everyone, welcome to 2021. Let's hope it's a much more improved year from last year for the world in general. Personally, 2020 wasn't too bad a year, I don't think, for me. Didn't have a big holiday, but besides that, it was, yeah, I think a fairly good year. My health was a bit more settled overall, I think. Got to spend more time with Kevin. I started to, I settled into a new routine with only having one child at home. And yeah, getting the house a lot more under control. Spending lots of time with my puppies. So yeah, not a bad year, I'd say, for me, personally. There's Mr. Bailey over there. Bailey, shh. I know you haven't seen much of Kevin since Vlogmas ended. Oh my gosh, really, Bailey? So I thought maybe later on today I might try and have a sit down. Oh my gosh. And discuss our non-plans for 2021 and we're trying to do a no spend January, or sorry, no spend as strictly no spend, but minimal spend January, no unessential spending January. Let's just call it no spend January. And yeah, so I might try and do that. Now I still haven't done the Q&A with Athena. She hasn't been over, so I'm going to try and do that on Sunday when they come for lunch, because then she's going to be hard to get a handle on. She'll be hard to get a hold of after that for a bit. So we'll try and do that on Sunday. And yeah, it was a very, very quiet New Year's Eve here. I think we went to bed. We did start late. We didn't go to bed till about 9:30. Well, after 9:30, which is late for us. I think I went to about 10 and then went to sleep after that. Or maybe 10:30. Actually, I think it was 11. Because I finished a book and then started a new book. So, yeah. Yeah, it was 11 o'clock, I think was the last time I saw on the clock. And then it was obviously very quiet around the neighborhood because you could only have 5 people over. So there was no parties or anything. Could hear a little bit of music in the background, but it was very quiet. Nice. I think they should make that a rule for every New Year's Eve. I say that as someone who's always asleep before New Year's rolls around. And I woke up, I don't know what time it was, but there was a stunning sunrise this morning. I woke up and the window was just like red, orange. If I'd had a camera upstairs, I probably would have dragged myself out of bed to go and have a better look and take a photo or video for you. I briefly debated grabbing Kevin's phone, but no, I went back to sleep instead. So now we're looking at lots of clouds, which is probably why it was such a beautiful sunrise. But yeah, I think this is pretty much the weather we're going to have all week. But we haven't had as much rain as they predicted we're going to have. As you can see, the deck's dry. I don't know if you saw them, but the deck is dry this morning. I let Fuzzy sit outside for a bit. He's come back in now. The grass has grown so long. As soon as it gets dry enough, I think I want Kevin to run the lawnmower over both lawns because they're getting a bit long. But that's good news for our holes that were in the ground, because the grass, some of those holes are pretty much invisible now. Very much closed over, so it doesn't look like we've buried body parts in the lawn now. But the rain and the overcast has meant we haven't really been using the pool much, which is a bit of a shame. I'm really glad we took full advantage of it. Was it last Sunday? Yeah, I think it was Sunday. Who knows? Losing track of time. It's been a very weird week. I think a lot of people find that week between Christmas and New Year's to be a very strange week. And it certainly has here. Kevin went to work one day and then ended up working at home the next 2 days. Yeah, Wednesday, or 3 days. No, 2 days, I think. I don't know. He only worked 3 days, so 2 days I think was spent working at home. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure now. Yeah, I'm sure I went to work on Tuesday. Because of the virus being around in Wollongong. So far the numbers look very low. They've only found those 2 cases, so who knows? Hopefully it hasn't spread anywhere, but be amazing and very lucky if it hasn't, but that would be good for the area. But yeah, so today's news brings, I guess. I'm going to grab a cup of tea And I'm hoping to get out for a walk later on, or maybe the dog park. Probably a walk, I'm thinking, if the ground's still a bit wet. But we'll see. It's still early in the day. I'm just making toasted Turkish bread with cheese and onion. Kevin's obviously got normal cheese. I've got the bio vegan cheese. Cup of tea. It's going to be breakfast today. Okay, so I've just put music basically to the 1 second every day video for 2020. I use the app on my phone, and then I just edit and put some music to it on Final Cut Pro using the Epidemic sound music. So that's sharing at the moment, then I'll upload it. And I've also got started on, now I'm going to start on Document Your Life for December 2020. Crazy, another whole year has gone by. These griddles are terrifying the local lizards again. What are you doing? What are we doing? Leave the lizards alone. Don't dig up the dirt. Oh, little lizards, they just want to be left in peace. Really, Bailey? The other door's open. Leave the lizards alone. I mean, I think they can get under that deck anyway, so... Hey, I can see you've been digging there though. Leave Lizzie's alone. Bailey, this door's open, hey? You could come in this one. You guys can stay out if you want, but I'd like you to not terrify the local lizards. This one, because she goes from one side to the backwards and forwards. The two spots he knows the lizards can sometimes be. Scallywag.
Did a good job.
Right, got salads for
I'm a good boy.
Kevin and myself. You're too close, I can't even get on camera.
Start again now.
No, that's going to stay in. Kevin went out to mow the lawn and I got busy inside. we now have no Christmas tree. I'm not sure how I feel about the chairs back in that spot. That's where they were. We'll see how they go. We might just put one back in the corner like we had it and stick one over in the side there. We'll see. Yeah, well that's the advantage of the chair not being in the corner. You can get in there easily. But we'll see, because the puppies were enjoying, I think, the extra space to play. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Christmas is all packed up, and we're able to put that tree in the box upstairs since that cupboard is fairly empty upstairs now. Not empty, but a lot more space in it. So that was good. Kevin usually used to put it in the roof. And Christy likes, yeah, I think they're quite bitter. I don't think they're any good, and they're hard. So yeah, we're just showing Christy how to take the kale off the stems. No, the kale off the stem, that's right. So she can cook up a kale. That's pretty easy, that's the hardest part. You've got to wash and dry it. And just have to dry.
That's the hardest part.
That is the hardest part. It's pretty easy to make.
Close or zoom in?
You're down and I'm up.
I'm gonna have to zoom in.
Well, then my head will be chopped off. You're slouched. Oh my gosh. You just moved the table out, I'm zooming in and you turned it away. Oh. Are we in?
I think so.
Oh gosh. We thought we'd give you guys a change of scene. Oh no, my glasses are gooey. Got slobbered on. But he and I wanted to join us. Hoda's over behind us, staring at his ball machine again. So we're just going to have a little chat about what we're going to chat about. I can't remember now what I say.
I don't know.
Our non-plans for the year.
I haven't prepared anything.
I know, I haven't really either. And our challenge for January. We've never done this before. I said to Kevin, and I didn't think he would actually agree to do like a no-spend challenge. Because I know he's like trying to put away a lot of money towards the mortgages, and obviously we've got no big trip this year. So it's another year that we can put a lot aside. And I said to Kevin we should have a no-spend challenge for January, which Kevin agreed to.
That's what we're going to try.
Well, it's a challenge. You can fail the challenge.
We can read the Apple Store. We'll raid the Apple Store.
What for?
In case I don't need to buy any more cables.
Well, that's the idea. It's not saying you can't, even though they call it a no-spend challenge, it's not that you can't buy anything. You can still, like if an emergency comes up and you really have to have something, then you buy it. But it's just to try and get you to think about, can I put this off until next month? Can I get away with not buying it? And maybe by next month you realise you don't actually need it after all. It'll be a good challenge for you. But even tonight I was thinking, oh, I was when I was doing the videos, I saw the picture of the pizza we had on Christmas Eve. I was like, oh, we're going to have to get pizza tonight. I thought, no, I can't.
No spending. You're a good puppy.
So, no pizza tonight for dinner. That would be nice. But we've got so much food in the freezer, we don't, you know. In another week I can plan to buy some Lebanese breads or pizza bases and we can make our own pizza.
Still allowed to go grocery shopping.
Yeah. We're not doing...
You could probably survive without it.
We need fresh food still, and vegetables. That's why I was asking you before, did you want to extend it to our groceries?
No.
Or not? I don't think so. I don't know how much of a challenge it's... I think it would be a bit of a challenge still, but like, because obviously we've got COVID around the area, so we're not really going places.
It's gone down the coast today, it's exciting.
Yeah. Well, it's peak holiday time in Australia at the moment, so...
So we're south of Sydney by about an hour, and they've just found it about 3 hours further south.
Yeah.
So it's getting out. Down to the place that had all the bushfires.
Oh, a lot of places have bushfires. So it's crazy. We've had all this overcast, rainy, gloomy weather this week, and this time last year, the country was on fire, pretty much. Well, certainly the New South Wales and Victoria were on fire, and I think Queensland have got flooding. Like it's just such the total opposite to last year.
Don't fluff on me.
Yeah.
And I'm not jiggling. I've got a puppy here. You just can't see him.
He's laid down, and Fuzzy's on the floor in front of him. They've all got to join us. Dakota, who's lying near his ball machine.
So we had to mow the lawns.
Yeah, I think I already said that you mowed the lawn and I did the Christmas tree.
And fix next door's lights.
Yeah, so
We've got some lights here that are blown out and need to fix.
Did a few things. So that was all I was going to say, wasn't it, about the challenge, which, yeah, got nothing on the radar. We're supposed to be going away at the end of January in the motorhome, which is already, I think you already paid for that?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Maybe a deposit?
No, I don't even think I did that. I just
but obviously
on the phone and booked it in.
Yeah. Well, obviously that's up in the air anyway. And if we go, it'll just be. Well, we'll still go. If we can go, it's safe. We'll still do that because we had organised that before. And I think most of our other weekends away are booked.
And we don't really see anyone when you go to a caravan park anyway. We just sit in the motorhome or go for walks or whatever.
So this one's got a swimming pool, and we do go to a swimming pool. So.
Yeah. And they've got spas.
Yeah. So this is actually one that we actually interact more with. It's a very small park, and we do interact more with people at this one than we do normally.
Yeah.
Normally when we go somewhere we don't
Yeah, we can
talk to anyone.
We can probably avoid more people. Anyway, we'll
see what happens. Yeah, now us are non-plans for this year. We haven't got any plans. We put both of our trips off to next year. What?
You need questions? I don't have anything.
No, we need topics. We've done our questions.
Someone asked about the MOVA globe. I responded to that. That's the little globe thing. They're really interesting how they work if anybody wants to know. No.
I don't. I don't need to know that. No, I just said I'd get you on camera today because you haven't been on camera since Christmas, like since Christmas Eve, pretty much.
People's lives are no less rich.
I thought people probably missed you. So we had.
I haven't done anything. I had 2 days home because of virus. Everyone else went to the office, so. But now I've got another person off work on holidays, so I'm going to have lots of work to do next week. So that'll be fun.
Okay. Well, that's all we had to update you on. I said no holidays for the coming year. We may, if we're allowed to leave the state, we may go somewhere. Queensland, we could go to any other state maybe. But every time they open the states up, they close them back again anyway, so. And I think they've said it's the October before pretty much everyone's vaccinated in Australia.
Yeah.
So.
But we've got really have to wait till everyone's vaccinated in the world before you can travel.
But that way they'd open up the states will be open.
So we'll see what happens.
And maybe New Zealand. So we may go, if we can go overseas, we might do a New Zealand trip. We won't be doing we're not going overseas anywhere else. It would only be New Zealand, I think, this year. If we're able to, at some stage.
I don't think they're likely to open it up at the moment.
No, definitely not. So we'll see. We will do something. Maybe we go back to Byron Bay or up there again, or we will have a week's holiday somewhere at some stage.
And I don't know if you can go there. They'll probably start it up with 2 weeks quarantine first, but I don't think I really want to do 2 weeks quarantine.
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You'd have to play games all day.
And you have to pay for it yourself now too, so.
Yeah. I could work from a hotel room, but it wouldn't be much fun.
It would be no fun.
No.
I'm not going to do that anyway. You have to be going somewhere for months to do that, I think. If you're going to go over there and stay for 3 months, it might be worth it. But yeah. Anyway, that's our little chat for today anyway.
And the dog just stuck his head back up. There he is.
So I think we have had some subjects come through to discuss our travel holidays.
Pom-poms.
Oh my gosh.
He's going now.
So I don't blame him. Turn his ears into pom-poms. So when I get organised, I'll get the list of ideas.
He just dribbled on my foot.
Because you made his ears into pom-poms.
Now my foot's in the wet spot.
Alright. Let you guys go anyway.
What were you saying?
We've had some ideas come through of things to discuss, and we already said we were doing our previous trips, but we'll have to be a bit more organised for that
People
one.
want to see our wedding day photos.
Yes.
I suggested we talk about our wedding day separately to see what we each remember.
And what did I say?
You said you don't remember anything.
I've got like maybe 3 memories from the day.
What are they?
Well, if I tell them now, I won't have anything for the story.
Oh, maybe this is the story.
No, I thought we could get the scrapbook album out and we can talk about it, and then I can show the thing in front of us. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So we can do that. So we might do that next weekend maybe. Unless something better comes up. Unless you've got a better idea for us. We'll be subjected to hearing not much about our wedding day since it was, what, 20... How long have we married now? 28 years. 28 years.
You're not supposed to make the viewers come up with content
years.
ideas. That's what a YouTuber's supposed to do.
I'm a vlogger. I'm in a special niche of YouTube.
Oh. But I remember more about our wedding day than you do then.
I'm sure you do. My memory's pretty bad. Well, we'll see, I guess, what we can remember, won't we, when we go through it.
Yeah.
Alright. My head. What are we going to do now? Watch some telly?
Yep.
Or are you doing stuff?
No, not doing anything. I've done all my jobs.
I was going to try and clean out the library with all the photos and get some space on my computer.
I should take my shirt off. My shirt's dirty. I had to replace the
We're
bathroom
going to have
fan.
a spa tonight.
We can have a spa.
Should we do that now or after the dogs had dinner?
Yeah, we'll do it before dinner. We'll go and have a spa.
We're going to have a spa then.
Or a hot tub or a whirlpool. What do we call them? We call them
it a
spas.
spa.
Some people call them hot. Americans call them hot tubs.
Oh, they're all the same kind of things.
But people say you're having a spa, maybe they think it's like when you go to the
Like
places
spa
and get a
bar.
massage.
Oh, okay.
They have spa days. I don't know.
They're called that here in Australia as well.
Yeah.
But
Not that I've ever been to one. Have you ever been to one?
no.
Do we have any? You sure we have?
Yeah.
I'm on cruise ships.
There are some around.
Anyway.
Alright.